Hello everybody and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'm the Wayfaring Pilgrim. When we last left off, we didn't actually get all that much done. We did manage to catch the Windhelm killer. As it turns out, it was Calixto who was behind those murders. The guy who once ran the House of Curiosities now lies dead. And Windhelm has become a much safer place. After dealing with that, we then went back to the giant camp to recover the loot that we left behind and also the nearby word wall. We now had the second word of the Frost Breath shout. And en route to that giant camp, we did have yet another random dragon encounter in Kynesgrove. So I actually had enough dragon souls to do what I wanted to do with my shouts. And then to finish off the session, we ventured into Stony Creek Cave in search of Roggy's shield. And for an area that only had like 5 bandits, 3 of which were really low level, we struggled. And it wasn't even a bandit marauder that gave us problems. It was that bandit highwayman. It also didn't help that the whole cave seemed to explode whenever my flame atronach did anything. So I have trouble explaining that one. But yeah, that bandit highwayman didn't mess around. We did recover Roggy's shield though and return it to him. He gave us some block training and we also have him as a potential follower. And what we're going to do in this session is we're going to continue with the main quest. I know, right? Landmark for this playthrough. We're going to have a chat with Delphine and see what her plan is for us to get into the Thalmor Embassy. So we can then find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons returning, if they know anything. So, without further ado, let's get this session started. Okay. Nice short intro as well, which is what we want to see. So, off screen, I did the normal stuff. Did some selling, did some crafting. Stored some stuff in Bree's home. Got Lydia as a follower and equipped her with a Skyforged sword. So you guys didn't really miss anything, it was just an hour of me doing that stuff. If we just have a look at the skills, Alteration is now up to 38, Enchanting 36, Smithing 39, Speech 42, and Alchemy 45. So, still levelling up quite nicely. Let's head into the inn and have a chat with Delphine, see what she has to say for herself.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
You don't think I was followed? You don't sound very sure of yourself. Not going to ask me to get the door. In you come, Lydia. I'll get the door anyway.
I'm right behind you.
Wait here.
As you wish, my Thane.
Okay, Delphine, what you got for me?
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So, what's the plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor Embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
So this contact of yours, you sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Delphine, just because I can handle myself in a fight doesn't make me a dangerous character. How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once inside, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
I'll meet you in solitude then.
Sounds good. Be careful.
I will. Okay, cool. So I don't think I'm going to need Lydia for this.
We heading out?
Time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Sounds good. Alright.
We got rooms and food. Drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I think Lydia still has that glitch. Yeah, on my copy of the game, Lydia has a glitch where you ask her to leave your service, but she just stays in the place where you left her. I don't know if it resolves itself when I load back in. So that's not ideal, but we have to live with the rough and the smooth, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to the Whiterun stables and take the carriage to Solitude. So I'll meet you at the Whiterun stables. See you in a bit. Ping, and we're back. Bjorn,
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Solitude, dude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okay, cool.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
And the loading screen cut off the carriage driver. Didn't even have the chance to say what he had to say for himself. Carriage drivers deserve more respect than that, I feel. And it's dark. Nearly 1 AM. Hopefully I don't get attacked by any vampires. I realise now that I've said that there's going to be vampires, isn't there? When I least expect it as well.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
Traitor!
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords.
Boo!
Helgen flashbacks.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
No dragon? No? Okay.
Yeah, it's a family recipe.
Another reminder that the Civil War is still very much a thing in Skyrim. Big contrast between Solitude and Windhelm, the two capitals. Windhelm being the Nord capital, Solitude being the Imperial capital. Barkeep.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Why is this place called the Winking Skeever?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
You kept the skeever as a pet?
They were smaller back then.
Any rumours?
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
So that's for a Daedric quest. What you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Let's see what he's got. Anything good? Surly Brothers wine. But nothing special. Just general stuff, I guess. And salt pile, which I'm not going to buy.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Let's have a chat with Malborn then.
Yes? Hmm?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
I'm ready. Here's what I need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
So, there is no limit to what he can take into the embassy with him. So you can just load him up. But I am going to treat this a little bit like a smuggling mission. So we'll take one set of arrows, my dagger, my bow, and my sword. Sounds good to me. Take a couple of amulets, change of clothes, and my adventure garb. Good and homemade poisons. Healing. Some regenerate magicka. Resistances. Homemade magicka. Those scrolls are useful. And finally, lockpicks. I think I gave him everything. Well, if I haven't, I'll pay for it in the embassy. I think I gave him everything. Okay. Let's go and see Delphine. Oh, Jesus. Vampires, no. No. I knew that would happen. Knew that would happen. No, I'm not getting into that. I told you guys that would happen. No. I'm legging it. None of that. Music, die off, please. Delphine?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yeah, he's ready.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You can't go to a...
Yeah. I'm putting the clothes on. Invitation. Elenwen, first emissary of the Almeri Dominion to the Kingdom of Skyrim, requests the pleasure of the company of Luna Darkwood at a reception on the 16th of Halfire 201 at the Ambassador's residence. Regrets only, formal attire requested. And I actually didn't show this map last session, so we'll have a quick look at that as well. So that looks to me like Lake Ilanalta. And there's a standing stone nearby, and it's around that area. So when we're there, we'll have a look.
Party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Yeah, keep my stuff safe. Okay. Managed to evade that vampire attack.
A fellow latecomer to Elenwen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
This guy knows how to
There's
party.
not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
This guy knows how to party.
I will just rest here a moment. It's damnably cold out here. I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, Mum. Go right in.
Cheers.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Well, I got past the guards. Phase 1 complete.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor Ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name is Luna Darkwood. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia
Of course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Thanks. I guess we'll have a little look around for gold. Gonna take that. I'll take that as well.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Ready when you are.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Okay. I want to have a little chat with everyone around here though, before we actually get on with the quest, because why not? See if there's anything to pick up as well. Anything else? I like how there's just a dagger there and somebody could just pick it up and stab someone if they had a mind to.